The committee selected to make recommendations for Cincinnati's next police chief hasn't met yet.
And that puts the goal of having a viable candidate in place by the end of summer in question. 9 on Your Side reporter Natasha Williams live now with more on the slow process for a community in need. Natasha?
Well, Brendan, so far the city only has a pile of applications for that police chief's job, but nearly everyone we talk to says rushing this decision and ultimately getting the wrong fit would be a big mistake. 34 people have applied to be the next police chief of the city of Cincinnati, the task of ultimately protecting a city with a past that includes high crime rates and cries of racism. And because of that and what he calls recent successes, Avondale community leader Ozzie Davis is very clear who would be his first pick.
I'd like to see an African-American chief, if there's one in the candidate pool that fits the bill. You know, our city is primarily African-American. It would be nice to see a woman chief.
Davis credits former police chief James Craig's success with community policing, reductions in crime in communities like Avondale and Over the Rhine, and other initiatives with his ability to connect to the largely African-American population in the city. Longtime councilman and former city police officer Cecil Thomas believes the success of the next police chief and successes going forward will depend on his experience in a couple of very key areas.
We're looking for obviously someone that's very community connected. The whole new wave of policing is community-oriented policing.
The search committee, given the task of narrowing the pool of candidates, has not yet met, although city officials had said the former police chief James Craig's replacement would be selected by the end of the month. Councilwoman Pam Thomas says the process shouldn't be rushed.
The main thing is that they take their time and pick a candidate that will be successful here in Cincinnati and that will stay in Cincinnati.
Downtown attorney Bruce Gilster believes another outside hire might be the right approach.
I think Cincinnati is better off for the next couple of chiefs if they pick somebody from outside, because it gives them some diversity of thought and policing philosophy.
For Ozzie Davis, having lived and worked in the city his whole life, anything that stops the positive growth of the city could send it back to a past he believes no one wants to revisit.
I'm probably more pro outside than inside, as long as they can continue the momentum that Chief Craig started.
Now, the chief's job was posted back in June. The next step is for the search committee to get together and narrow that list of 34 candidates down to a smaller list. Now, experts we talked to say this process could take at least a couple of months. Now, we did speak by phone to one member of the search committee, and they have been advised not to talk to the media. Reporting live at District 1 headquarters, Natasha Williams, 9 on Your Side.
Natasha, thanks.